Did you know there's a hidden map inside your psyche? A map you're not even aware of, yet it quietly guides you through your deepest struggles and transformations, eventually leading you to your highest self. This map isn't fiction. It was discovered by Carl Jung, one of the most influential psychologists in history. He called it the process of individuation, a journey made up of 5 universal stages that everyone experiences in their own way. Imagine you're lost in a vast labyrinth, but this maze isn't built with bricks and stones. It's constructed with your fears, dreams, memories, and secrets. As you walk, you encounter shadows, guardians, and strange guides, the archetypes that live in your unconscious mind. This isn't just a metaphor, it's a real psychological process that shapes who you are. Today, we'll explore these 5 stages, from the masks we wear to the ultimate realization of self, and reveal how understanding this journey can transform your life. Stage 1. Confronting your persona. The word persona comes from the Latin for mask. It's the face we show the world, the roles we play at work, with friends, family, even strangers. But what happens when we stop wearing this mask? Who are we beneath it? Jung believed the persona was essential for social survival. Without it, society would be chaotic. But he warned, if we become too attached to this mask, we lose touch with our authentic self. This stage challenges you to question, what parts of me are genuine? What parts am I pretending? What fears am I hiding behind this facade? Consider the story of the Greek hero Odysseus. Throughout his journey, he often disguises himself, playing roles to survive and achieve his goals. But his true self is revealed only when he abandons deception and confronts reality head-on. Like Odysseus, you must dare to remove your mask and face the truth about who you are. This confrontation isn't easy. It might bring discomfort, confusion, or even crisis. But it's necessary for growth. By recognizing your persona, you begin the journey inward. Stage 2. Integrating your shadow. If the persona is the mask, the shadow is everything you try to hide, the rejected parts of yourself, impulses, fears, and desires. Jung described the shadow as the dark side of the psyche, but not evil, simply unconscious and denied. In mythology, the shadow often appears as monsters or tricksters. Think of the wild and unpredictable Loki from Norse myths or the demon Balor from Irish legends. These figures embody chaos, but also hidden power. In real life, shadow integration means accepting feelings like jealousy, anger, or insecurity instead of suppressing them. Famous psychologist Carl Jung himself had to wrestle with his shadow during personal crises, understanding that true healing comes from embracing rather than denying these parts. Shadow work can unlock incredible creativity and emotional strength. For example, the painter Frida Kahlo transformed her pain and trauma into stunning art by facing her shadow head-on. In this stage, you stop fighting your darker side and start seeing it as a vital part of your wholeness. Stage 3. Animus and Anima, the soul connection. After confronting the persona and embracing the shadow, the journey leads us to a more subtle and mysterious terrain, the animus and anima. According to Jung, these are the unconscious masculine and feminine aspects within each of us regardless of our biological sex. The animus represents the masculine energy in women, the anima the feminine energy in men. This stage is about reconnecting with the deep inner opposite that lives within your soul. It's a reunion of divided parts, a dance between yin and yang inside your psyche. In mythology and storytelling, this dynamic plays out beautifully. Take the ancient Greek myth of Psyche and Eros. Psyche's journey to unite with Eros, the god of love, symbolizes the soul's quest to reconcile its masculine and feminine halves to find wholeness in love and understanding. On a personal level, this stage helps us break free from rigid gender roles and societal expectations, allowing more emotional depth, compassion, and authenticity in relationships. Consider the famous case of Jung himself, who carefully studied his own dreams and visions to better understand his inner anima, leading to his groundbreaking theories about the unconscious. In practical terms, embracing your animus or anima means tuning into your intuition, creativity, and emotional intelligence. It's about cultivating empathy, vulnerability, and balance. Stage 4. The magician, transforming inner conflicts. Once you've navigated the inner world of persona, shadow, and soul opposites, you reach a critical stage Jung described metaphorically as becoming the magician. This stage is about alchemy, transforming the raw material of your psyche into something new, powerful, and life-affirming. Imagine a magician in a story who turns lead into gold. This symbolizes your ability to take chaos, conflict, or emotional pain and transmute it into creativity, wisdom, and strength. Many historical figures exemplify this stage. Take Carl Jung himself, who during times of personal struggle used active imagination and dream analysis, forms of inner magic, to heal and evolve his consciousness. Or think of renowned artists like Vincent van Gogh, whose turbulent emotions were transformed into breathtaking paintings that continue to inspire millions. At this point in your journey, you learn to integrate conflicting parts of yourself, your light and dark, your rational and emotional sides, forging a new, unified inner self. This stage demands courage, patience, and resilience. But the reward is profound, the ability to master yourself and shape your destiny. Stage 5, the self-completing individuation. The final stage in Jung's journey is the realization of the self, the true center of your being where all the pieces come together. This is not just a psychological idea, it's a spiritual awakening, a profound unity within yourself. The self represents wholeness, where your conscious mind and unconscious merge harmoniously. Jung believed this was the ultimate goal of individuation, a lifelong process of becoming who you really are. This stage is beautifully symbolized by the mandala, a sacred geometric figure found in many cultures representing completeness and cosmic order. Jung often drew mandalas during his own self-exploration, seeing them as windows into the self. In mythology, think of the hero's return after the long quest, like King Arthur returning to Camelot, not as the same man but transformed, ready to rule wisely and justly. Or the phoenix rising from ashes, symbolizing rebirth and renewal. Real-life examples abound too. Many who have undergone profound personal transformation, such as spiritual teachers or survivors of deep trauma, speak of reaching a state of inner peace and authenticity, the self. Reaching this stage means embracing paradox, accepting light and dark, strength and vulnerability, reason and intuition as parts of a unified whole. It's a lifelong dance, never truly finished, but this stage marks a powerful new beginning, living fully, consciously, and connected to your highest potential. Understanding these 5 stages offers more than just insight into Jungian psychology, it provides a roadmap for your own personal growth. Each stage challenges you to look deeper, to accept all parts of yourself, and to step boldly toward your true self. Whether you're struggling with identity, relationships, creativity, or purpose, the process of individuation can guide you through the darkness into light. So next time you feel lost in your mind's labyrinth, remember, you are on a hero's journey. One that leads not to some distant treasure, but to the deepest, most authentic version of yourself.